Hello, and welcome to Expressivo Arts, where we celebrate the arts in you. In today's video, we delve into the curious AI world of song generation. Join Marshall Shaw as he tries a number of these sites and apps. He will deconstruct the various songs created and show how they actually can educate its users to understand the musical areas of song and compositional writing. And now, here he is, Marshall Shaw.
Hi everyone, it's Marshall Shaw here from Expressivo Arts. Today we are exploring an exciting world of AI song creation. You might be very surprised by how far this tech has come. I'll be using it as a teaching tool to deconstruct songs and share insights after each one. I've selected platforms that allow me to create samples without limitations. And I'll highlight a company right now called Songer, S-O-N-G-E-R, which gave me 2 free full song credits that we'll certainly be using. However, before we jump in, here's a quick overview. AI uses various models trained on millions upon millions of samples to generate songs. I'll explain the main steps involved. Let's get started. And here we are at the AI music creation steps. These are typically the steps that you would probably take when you write your song. You might do things a little differently in order, but in the end, we mix and master and so on. So let's have a look in more detail what this looks like for each one. To put this in context, let's pretend we are going to create a pop song. Welcome to Songer. Make some noise, create personalized songs with AI. Songer.co is only available online. Now, in this first section, you are presented with the information you must give Songer, such as a prompt, a description about your song, fairly short, by the way. And then the genre, choose your favorite genre. You can even change the language and then create my song. It takes about 1 to 2 minutes and you're presented with 2 variations, and then you can extend them after you choose the one you like. So here's the first one.
Morning sun begins to rise, whisper of the wind so wise, forest breathes and rivers sigh, nature's beauty never dies. Mountains tall and oceans deep, mystic secrets they all keep. Every creature plays a part, harmony within each heart. Make the earth our home again, feel the pulse of ancient rain. Sun begins to rise, whisper of the wind so wise, forest forest breathes and rivers sigh. Nature's beauty never dies. Make the earth our home again. Feel the pulse of ancient rain.
Searching for a light in the dark, lost in silence, waiting for a spark. Lonely nights felt so long, hoping to find where I belong. Walking through shadows of night, no direction, no guiding light. Heart so cold, feeling so torn, looking for a place to stay warm. Then you came like a calm in the storm. Took my hand, kept me warm. With your love I found my way. In your arms I wanna stay. Soft whispers break the silence, your voice my sweet compliance. Breath of life in the midnight haze, your touch shines in twilight's blood. Then you came like a calm in the storm. Took my hand, kept me warm. With your love I found my way. In your arms I wanna stay. Soft whispers break the silence, your voice, my sweet compliance. Breath of life in the midnight haze, your touch shines in. Then you came like a calm in the storm. Took my hand, kept me warm. With your love I found my way. In your arms I wanna stay. Soft whispers break the silence, your voice my sweet compliance. Breath of life in the midnight haze, your touch shines in twilight's blood. Then you came like a calm in the storm. Took my hand, kept me warm. With your love I found my way. In your arms I wanna stay. Soft whispers break the silence, your voice my sweet compliance. Breath of life in the midnight haze, your touch shines in twilight's blood. Then you came like a calm in the storm. Took my hand. Slipped in a crush and blew my mind. This AI friend of mine knows what to say. Keeps me laughing, learning all day. Got no limits, got no bounds. Answers coming, leaps and bounds. Every query, every rhyme helps me fill my precious time. AI vibes got us feeling right. Day and night in the digital light. Smart and witty, always on the go. Makes the world seem less of a show. Convo flowing like a stream, you know one other, no one me. Convo flowing like a stream, you know one other, no one me. Convo flowing like a, 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 go on like a. Dark clouds all around us, shadows creeping inside. Steps through the fog of night, eyes searching for dawn's light. Whispers of hope through fears, voices rise with the wind. Hearts beat loud in the still night, turns to a soft grin. Rise above shadows and flies above shadows and rise above shadows and rise above shadows and flies above shadows and rise above shadows and photos and photos and rise above shadows and eyes above shadows and us, shadows creeping inside. Steps through the fog of night, eyes searching for dawn's light. Whispers of hope through fears, voices rise with the wind. Hearts beat loud in the still night, turns to a soft grin. Rise above shadows and flies above shadows and rise above shadows and rise above shadows and flies above shadows and rise above shadows and photos and photos and rise above shadows and
In each of these 4 examples created by Songer, it is clear that, in most cases, each song was successful in checking the boxes of how we create structured music. Let's have a look now at deconstructing the first piece using software that allows us to see the chord progressions. For this activity, we are using an outstanding piece of software called Chordify. I am very pleased that the company Chordify has graciously given me 2 full weeks of premium service with its software. So I'm glad to show it to you, and thank you, Chordify. Let's see what Chordify does. So what I'm doing is I'm dragging in my audio file, and watch what Chordify does with this.
Morning sun begins to rise, whisper of the wind so wise. Forest breathes and rivers sigh. Nature's beauty never dies. Mountains tall and oceans deep, mystic secrets they all keep. Every creature plays a part, harmony within each heart. Make the earth our home again. Feel the pulse of ancient rain.
You can see how valuable this app is, showing our listeners the chords for any song that you may be interested in playing, especially in this case, AI created music, so that now you know the chords and you can attempt to play the song. I will also include below free versions of various software or apps that identify chords, so check below. Let's look at the second area of deconstructing AI-created music, and that is melody. To do so, I've been looking for a stem separation app or online source, and I stumbled upon something called Fadr.com, and I highly recommend you have a look at this because number one, it's free, and they also have a subscription price, which is very modest. So let me show you how Fadr works. In Fadr, you simply drag your source audio into it, and from there, it does its stem separation in, I would say, a fairly fast period of time. So let's have a little look at this. I'd also like to say at this moment that Fadr also shows the chords, as you'll see, and as well as the tempo. So it's quite an impressive piece of software.
Dark clouds all around us, shadows creeping inside. Steps through the fog of night, eyes searching for dawn's light. Whispers of hope through fears, voices rise with the wind. Hearts beat loud in the still night, turns to a soft grin. Rise above shadows and flies above shadows and rise above shadows and rise above shadows and flies above shadows and rise above shadows and photos and rise above shadows and rise above shadows
And it is here where it says download MIDI that we're going to spend our time now. So watch this. And these are the 4 files or MIDI files that were created by Fadr.com. And I'm so pleased to see that Dorico, MuseScore, and StaffPad opened these with no problem on my computer or iPad. But what makes me more happier is that MuseScore, which of course is free for everyone, can use this to open up any of their MIDI files from any newly created AI music. So that's wonderful. And here are the 3 sample scores. First one, MuseScore. Second one, Dorico. And the third one is StaffPad. In conclusion, after listening to each song's key tempo, chords, accompaniment, lyrics, and of course the song itself, Songer's AI song generation has moved closer by adding nuanced and aesthetically pleasing aspects, which is extremely impressive. I see great value in people creating and deconstructing songs to understand chord structure, melody, and lyrics. I recommend using an app like Scalar 2 to explore new chord choices and a vocal MIDI file to help modify the melody and to make it their own. As AI song creation software continues to advance, I hope we'll see more tools that encourage a variety of chord choices, helping us better understand how they shape different musical genres. Thank you for joining me on this journey into AI song generation. I hope you'll be back for my next video on Storytime AI, an app that generates personalized stories while teaching sentence structure, characterization, grammar, and plot development, perfect for tying in with music composition for their story's theme. Now, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.